I just remember being scared and uncomfortable and not knowing what was gonna happen next. But everyone that I met at the Lewis house that night was I felt safe when I went there. And I knew that even though he was still on the run, that I didn't have to worry about us being found or anything happening to us while we were there. I didn't realize how dangerous of a situation I was in while I was in it, and I don't remember all the support groups that I went to while I was there, but I remember one night we were there and they had given us a packet, and they told us that we were going to just go through like all the different kinds of abuse and what that looked like, and talk about what was domestic violence and what wasn't. And the woman who was leading the group asked us to put a check mark by all the things that had happened to us with our abuser. And I remember at the end of that support group, I was so shaken up. And I remember like looking at my hands and seeing them just shaking uncontrollably because I had checked off every single thing in the packet. And I just remember sitting there thinking, like, there's no reason why I should be alive right now. Like, I should have been dead probably lots of times, and I wasn't. And it was eye-opening to me because I didn't know anything about domestic violence before this happened, before being in this relationship at all, other than maybe something I had seen in a movie. So to sit there and realize that all these things had been done to me was like, I didn't even know what to do with it at first. And I remember I just went back to my room and I just cried. I just cried. I believe that there's always gonna be a special part in my heart for them, because I think that it saved my life. Being there taught me what domestic violence was and gave me tools to use to move forward to make sure that I wouldn't be in a situation like that again. Gave me the tools that I needed to be a better mom to my kids and make sure that they didn't have to experience anything like what happened to them ever again. So at this point, like, I would do anything for the Lewis house. Like, anything. If I lived in Hastings, I'd probably be there volunteering all the time, but it's kind of a far drive, so.